I accidentally disconnected, and I'm gonna put a little bit with tenderizer. I accidentally disconnected my phone. Ouch. I accidentally disconnected my phone, but what I did here, I just sauteed garlic, onion, tomatoes, and then I put black pepper, salt, and lemon seasoning. Lemon seasoning is this one, garlic lemon seasoning. And then I put black pepper and sea salt. Let me check.
Good.
So now I'm gonna put tomato sauce. Now I'm gonna put small tomato sauce. Those are mine.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna add this tomato sauce here. 1 can. So I put this tomato sauce and I'm gonna let it boil. And then I'm gonna add my potatoes, carrots, and I put it in the oven. So that's the carrots and this is the potatoes. And I'm gonna add everything in this chicken, then I'll put it in the oven for about 45 minutes, 400 degrees. Now I'm gonna cover it again for a few minutes. All right, let me see. It's boiling. It smells so good. So I'm gonna put it in the baking sheets. I'm gonna put it in these baking sheets, and then put it in the oven. This one. Okay, I turn up the stove. I add the carrots and potatoes there. So now the sauce, I'm gonna add it here on the top, and then I'll put it in the oven for about 45 minutes and 400 degrees. So I add all the sauce on the top. This one is for my hubby. He wanna eat chicken tonight. Cover it with foil. So I cover it in foil like this. then put it in the oven. Okay, so I put in the oven and leave it there for about 45 minutes, 400 degrees. So one down, now I have to cook my ribs, my spare ribs. See all this fat here? I'm gonna remove them. Taking out all this fat. I don't want to eat this fat. I'm removing all this fat. I don't want to eat this fat. All this fat.
Joining us live to discuss the strike and, of course, the aftermath. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here and discuss all of this. Thank you for having me. Of course. Well, first off, can you break down what you're able to tell me about that precision strike that took place in Lebanon?
Sure. Late yesterday, the IDF sent a fighter squadron towards Dakhia. Dakhia is word that most people have learned over the last week. It is essentially a residential neighborhood just outside of Beirut. So it's kind of the southern area of Beirut where Hezbollah leadership have essentially been hiding inside of bunkers and planning attacks on Israelis. And essentially what we have here is the idea of fighter jets struck those command and control centers. You had Hezbollah in that area, and we heard just a few minutes ago by Hezbollah that in fact Hassan Nasrallah, the architect of evil, who's led that organization, who was really brought up in that organization, blood Israelis and Americans. Again, pre-9/11, Josh, he hasn't led more American lives than any other terror organization, and he was eliminated in that strike.
We do know that that is the word, of course, from the IDF.
Right.
Is there any song based on
Oh shit. Oh, excuse me.
information, but is there any question as to whether Nasrallah might actually be alive, or is it 100% he is dead?
Well, there was confirmation on the Israeli side, and then as soon as Hezbollah reconfirmed that information, it's I think we can take it as close to 100%. It's not in Hezbollah's interest to admit that their archetype of evil has been and you can hear the comments you said earlier from Iran causing Iranians to rise up against Israel.
Washing the dishes. Right now I'm gonna boil the herbs first. I'm just gonna let it boil. Yeah. Cleaning the sink so I can cook my ribs and my squash. This is bawang, garlic. Then I'm gonna use onions and tomatoes. A lot of onions. Now I'm gonna cut the tomatoes. I'm gonna cut the squash. This is bean sprout, and then I'm gonna fry tofu. Now I'm gonna cut the tofu. It's a lot of tofu. I'm gonna fry it. there. It's the bean sprout. I'm gonna wash them. Still boiling the ribs. I want it like really tender. And also I'm gonna make salad for my hubby. I have to dry them up. And the polish came off. I'm gonna add tomatoes on his salad. So I'm going to check my ribs to see if it's tender. It's been boiling for a while. I want it really tender. A little bit more. Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes more. I want my ribs to be really tender. I decided to put cauliflower on my tofu. I'm only gonna cook half of these because there's too much for me, and I put this back in the Ziploc bag. Cook it some other time. So this is the cauliflower. I'm going to add it on my tofu later on. For now, I'm going to fry my tofu. Yeah. I have to fry them. Then I'm add my cauliflower. This is my rice, my tofu. Yes, Joel. I don't feel like to eat rice. I think my ribs are tender. That's my tofu. My tofu, I'm gonna turn it over. I put salt and black pepper. Then this one, the frying pan, I'm gonna start sauteing the garlic, onion, tomatoes for my ribs. So this tofu is like my rice. This is for my favorite. Today's Saturday. I feel like I want to cook today. Then I'm going to add the onion. Oh boy, that's a lot of onion. My tofu, they still cooking. Ang daming sibuyas. I add my tomatoes already. My tofu is still cooking. I'm gonna add black pepper, sea salt, garlic lemon seasoning, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit turmeric. Now I'm gonna add the ribs. And sprinkle tenderizer. And I'm gonna use this broth. And the ribs broth, I'm gonna use it instead of water. I'm gonna use the broth for my ribs. And I'm gonna add calabasa squash. There you go. I dumped everything there. And let it boil. I'm gonna cover it. Just gonna let it boil until I see the squash are cooked or tender. For the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and check my tofu. I'm gonna add garlic, lemon on my tofu. Now I'm gonna add my bean sprout. It smells so good. I'm gonna add a little bit oyster sauce. And la choy soy sauce, our favorite brand, my son's favorite brand. That's it. I'm gonna stir it. My hobby chicken is done. Looks so good. And there's my tofu with cauliflower. There's my ribs with squash and bean sprout. Smells so good. Smells so good. I want to taste it. I want to taste it to see if the flavor is right. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Tastes so good. My tofu. My tofu almost done. But I feel like I want to add a little bit turmeric. That's turmeric powder. See, turmeric powder. My tofu and cauliflowers are done. So now I'm just waiting for the squash. Let me see. The squash still a little bit hard. So they're not quite done yet. So I'll wait for maybe about 5 minutes. I'll cover it for about 5 minutes. My spare ribs, they're done. And my squash. Smells so good. Okay, y'all. So everything is done. My ribs, my tofu, the chicken for my hubby, and smells so good. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm sweating. I cook a lot today. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, which is my channel is Pinay Real Life in the USA. Thank you. You'll have a great night. Bye.